Hi there, Phil Simborg from the USBGF with a lesson primarily for beginners and intermediates on game plan. Uh, this position is stolen from a lesson that Perry Gartner gives on mindgamecenter.com. You may not all know that Perry Gartner, in addition to being the head of the U.S. Backgammon Federation, is also a highly renowned player and teacher, and he was primarily my teacher for many years and still continues to be a teacher and coach to me also. He prepared a lesson for people on mindgamecenter.com called Game Plans, which helps drive home the need to identify which of the three major game plans you choose to employ in making your checker plays. There are only three major game plans: racing, priming, and hitting can be further divided into different types of hitting game plans, such as back games, holding games, attacking games, blitzing games, and so on. But those three are the basic strategies. And Perry's lesson, with 10 great examples and answers, uh, is to help you understand why, if you first come up with a pretty good idea of what game plan you should be employing, you are more likely to find the right checker play, the right strategy to bring the game home, to prevent your opponent from winning and to allow you to win. Well, in this position, you always look at the score first. It's 0-0 to 11, or 11 away, or what we call a normal match score. Gammons are worth about 0.5. Take point is about 21.5. With those things in mind, and a 5-2 to play, what do you think would be your best game plan? How should black play 5-2? One of the things we teach is to look at every possible play and rule out the ones that you think are obviously wrong and try and narrow it down to one or two good plays. But the other thing we teach is, if you have decided on a game plan, try to make a play that is in concert with that game plan. So here, if you look at the pip count, black has 144, white has 120. If you were playing over the board, you'd simply have to count. You have to do the work to come up with the pip count, but it's pretty obvious here that black is pretty far behind in the race. So racing is probably not a viable game plan. That tells me that I'm not going to just play safe and quietly and try and win a race. It also tells me I'm not going to just try to go to 20 to 13. For one thing, he's got a much better board and can clobber me or point on me. And even if he doesn't touch me, what have I accomplished by racing when I'm down in the race? What about priming? Priming? I don't know. I can't make this point or this point now. Even if I could, it's pretty hard to hold back this checker. That leaves hitting. And that's why, and there's multiple choices of answers, that's why the right play here is to hit. As ugly as it is, and as dangerous it is, it's still your best shot. So if you selected the hitting play, which is 13-8-6-4, and you got the right answer, Perry's explanation would pop up, and it would tell you that you got it right. And by the way, even if you got it wrong, the explanation would pop up and tell you what the right answer is, and it would score you right or wrong on the quiz. You can also view these lessons, these 10 problems, as flashcards, so that the ones you miss and the ones that you find difficult will repeat and come back more often until you've learned them. And the ones you got right will simply not come up as often. And it's a good way to learn the game. You can also, by the way, in addition to viewing this at backgammonlearningcenter.com, if you have an Android phone, you can find it as Backgammon Tutor. It's a free app, and then you can access the website and purchase these lessons for anywhere from 99 cents to $2.99. We have Kit Woolsey, Bill Roberti, many other, Mary Hickey, many other very, very fine teachers and authors on the site. Okay, I hope this was a good lesson for you. The explanation that Perry gives is pretty much what I gave you before. I learned it from Perry, so I just basically repeated it, but here you have it in writing. Hope this was helpful to you, and hope to see you on mindgamecenter.com and more on usbgf.com. By the way, if you're not a member of the USBGF, I have many more short tutorials and lessons that you can access by joining the association and by going to the website with links from Facebook. Hope to see you there as well. Many benefits of joining the USBGF, and you're helping support the most important organization in the world that's helping to grow and promote backgammon, our favorite game. See you soon. Bye-bye.